Alright, I should be getting things ready real soon. Should probably up the game volume just a little bit. It's a little quiet. I think that's the right window. Okay. Yeah, I always like to keep it at like a... Should be good. So apparently PCSX2 had an update where like you can just check a box that'll make any single game widescreen. I'm sure it'll be... Well, I mean, I'm sure there are going to be some issues with certain games. There might be some areas that won't render properly, but whatever. I figured I might give it a shot. I've always been meaning to beat this game anyway, so... Let me arrange my windows real quick. Oh wait, before I do that, let me disable my... Hey, what's up, Agent Ice? Yeah, I beat Sly 1 multiple times, but I just... Like, I could never beat the sequel. So, I'm gonna try and beat it sometime within the next couple of weeks. How you doing, by the way? Hope you're having a good evening. So yeah, hopefully there won't be any weird oddities with this widescreen hack. I think maybe I should disable VSync. Let me do that real quick. It'll just be a few seconds. If I could find it. There we go. I think I'll just leave it unchecked just in case, because you never know. Doing alright, getting over a cold? That's good. Yes, this is on PCSX2. I also heard that they're re-releasing Sly 2 and 3 on PS5 as well, so if you have a PS5, you might be able to get this game pretty soon. My first experience with this series, though, was, well, technically I played it when I was at a hospital when I was like 10. They had like some PS2s, so I figured I'd give it a shot, and I got stuck in this area and had no idea how to progress. So... Needs to come to PC? Dude, there needs to be a bunch of Sony exclusives that need to come to PC. Fucking God of War needs to come to PC. Could probably bump down the volume just a little bit. If the volume is too low or too loud, just let me know and I can adjust it. But yeah, like the original God of War games, I feel like should be on PC. Or at least on modern platforms. It's like Sony just doesn't give a shit.
This is Peking Duck. I hear you, Blizzard.
No, Sly, I'm the wizard, and you're sitting duck.
But yeah, Sly 1 was great. I know some people think it's outdated compared to the other 3 games, but I actually liked it.
Yeah, I'm not.
Not gonna lie, in general, my stream is a bit quieter. Are you talking about the game volume or just my voice? Because I think my voice should be fine.
So when playing talk, what's your status?
Well, I've established myself in the basement, and I'm pretty sure I can rewire the service elevator if you can power it
Both?
from that security station.
Hang tough, pal.
Interesting.
Might take some time, but I'll figure out a way to get up there.
Let me go ahead and bump the volume on my mic then. Give me a second. You go to sound. Man, I'm so gonna miss whenever Microsoft fucks shit up with Windows 11 to where they're just gonna get rid of the control panel. That'll be the day when we'll all riot. Let me go ahead and go to recording. Uh-oh. Yeah, no, my default device shouldn't be my mic. It should be my headset. Okay, so I bumped it up from 70 to 80. Is that better or too loud? I'd leave Windows if I could properly game on Linux. Dude, me too. I was actually gaming on Linux for like a year, but there was one game I wanted to play that it just wasn't compatible with Linux, so I was just so tempted to switch back, and that's what I did. Sounds okay to you? Alright, sweet. Let me just go ahead and bump up the game volume too. That way it's not too quiet. It's at a 5 right now. I'm going to go ahead and bump it up to a 10. I might have to adjust my Discord stream volume if Ryoku shows up. If that happens, I'll make sure to adjust things accordingly. But yeah, like I remember when I was like 10 years old and I played this game for the first time, I was just stuck on this area. I had no idea where to go. But thankfully I'm not a dumb 10-year-old anymore. And I can actually figure out where to go.
Okay,
Maybe I should... Okay.
Hold on. There it is.
Yeah, I don't want my game volume going like over 30. Hey, what's good, New Dawn Horizon? What's up?
Okay. Let me at that security computer.
Just playing a little bit of Slide 2. I ended up getting some games on the Steam Autumn Sale, or the Thanksgiving Sale, whatever they call it. And I ended up getting Lies of P and Balatro. I was actually playing Lies of P for like the past couple hours, and the game's great. I intend on playing that a lot.
Presto, all clear.
Thanks, pal. For your first time out, you did pretty well.
Just so you guys know, I only intend on streaming Sly 2 for like the next few hours because immediately after, I'm going to be going to Final Fantasy 11 just so that I can be with my homies on that one. But yeah, I intend on streaming some Sly 2 instead of Sonic Origins from now on. I think I just needed a break from just like being on a strict stream schedule. Sometimes it's nice to just have like a month where you just stream whatever you want once a week. So you can expect regular streams to resume at this point. After this, I intend on going Pokemon Mystery Dungeon Red Rescue Team. That'll be the next game I'll stream after this. You remember playing Ratchet & Clank for the first time? I never actually played a Ratchet & Clank game. I hear they're good, but I don't know. I just could never get into the characters. I thought that Jak and Daxter and Sly were... They had more entertaining characters. I also like the gameplay a little bit better. I prefer platforming over, like, you know, pure gunplay. It's also why I preferred Jak 1 over Jak 2 and 3, and then, what do they try to do with, the PSP? They try to do, fuck, what is it called? Jak and Daxter and the Lost Frontier or some shit. Yeah, yeah, that series kind of went downhill, in my opinion, but I really liked Jak 1, or I guess Jak and Daxter, the Precursor Legacy is what they called it. I just wasn't a fan of how they shoehorned in all the gunplay, and they made it, like, more edgy to get the older kids into it. I feel like if they just stuck with Jak 1 and just kept improving on the formula, it would have been better, but that's just my opinion. So far, though, the widescreen hack is, it's good, though. Not noticing any issues so far.
Or he must have gotten lost along the way.
As long as there are no weird black bars that show up randomly, we'll be good.
Greetings, citizen. I hope you weren't harmed by my meteoropic entrance.
No, Murray, I kept at a safe distance.
Good, good. The Thunderflop knows neither friend nor foe, only destruction.
Yeah, could you maybe channel some of that raw energy into the security gate?
Of course. It is
So, I think when I first got the Sly HD collection, it was back in like 2016. And I beat Sly 1 within like a week. It was pretty easy, and I got all the trophies for it. That was initially what made me buy it, was just because like I heard that they're all easy to platinum on PS3 back in 2016. And I really liked Sly 1, but then when I got to Sly 2, I made it like halfway through the game, and I just got frustrated and moved on to something else.
Shall bend it like the truth.
I want to say it was the prison area where the spider MILF traps you inside this like prison island.
My hulking frame is too much for that puny.
So
You go ahead
basically
and
this is me
walk
trying to give
over
the game a
to
second
the
shot, and if it ends up
in the hallway to help you carry out the clockwork part.
like basically if it ends up making me feel the same way as I did, or fuck, what am I trying to say? Like if Sly 2 ends up being just as disappointing as it was for me back when I first played it, then you know, my opinion won't change. But I'm trying to give it like a good, legitimate
Get it, Sly?
shot.
The clockwork part should be here.
You made it to Wish Cave and Red Rescue
We need
Team.
to pull the plug on this
I actually don't remember if I beat that game or not. I remember when I was a kid, I made it up to like the Evolution Cave.
Fox. As beautiful and unpredictable.
I
as
remembered
ever.
evolving my Charmander character into like a Charizard,
You always return to the scene of the crime.
and that was like the last thing I did.
I haven't stolen anything. Yet.
Oh, really? Then who broke in last night and made off with all the clockwork parts? You've got the motive.
Someone already stole the parts?
Don't play dumb with me. It might not have been him, Comlita. The method of entry and god casualties all.
I also played a little bit of the remake of Red Rescue Team on the Switch back when I had one. It was a good remake. I think that there were some details that got taken away that I think they should have kept, but I'd say overall it's like, it's kind of like Final Fantasy III, the remake of that in that regard, where you can argue that certain things are better than the original and vice versa. Oh yeah, I forgot. This is where she tries to shoot at me.
Shake a leg, Murray. It's time to go.
Hold still.
This wasn't part of the plan.
Yeah, well, this is where things get fun.
God dang it, I really wanted those coins.
Stop, thief! Hey, come back here, Ringtail!
This is getting a little hot. You guys go warm up the van. I'll keep Carmelita busy.
You're all going to jail.
Pick me up at the rendezvous.
Should probably turn my mic sensitivity down a little bit at some point. Oh, shit.
Hold still!
I'll take that. Yoink.
Stop, thief! Freeze!
Oh, by the way, guys, did you hear that Ubisoft is adding, what was it? Not DRM.
Hey, come back here, Ringtail!
They're doing something with their games on Steam to where, like, you have to be connected online to their servers if you want to play their single-player games. Or it was something weird like that, but I just remembered people were talking about it. It's kind of a recent thing that's been going on.
Hold still!
Yeah, I think at this point, Tencent should just buy out Ubisoft at this point.
Carmelita's just as angry as ever. She's really quite lovely when she's angry. And that Constable Neela, was a reference to the Claw Gang just a slip of the tongue?
Actually, let me just
Or
look
an
that up real
intentional
quick while this
clue?
cutscene is playing, because I know
Either
something
way,
was going on
it's
with
our only
Ubisoft.
lead on the missing Clockwork parts.
I think they've always had always online for their
He was
games on
consumed with
PC.
jealousy for the Cooper clan's thieving reputation. Is it inappropriate to refer to him as a monster? No, not at all. What kind of person stays alive for hundreds of years with the express intention of wiping out a rival's family line? Imagine the hatred fueling that first decision to replace his mortal body with soulless machinery. Ultimately, it did the trick. Clockwork lived on. He caught up with my parents, and I wound up in an orphanage. It's there that I met my pals, Bentley, the brains of our outfit, and Murray, the
Let me
brawn.
pull this up real
They
quick.
turned out to be all the family I needed. 2 years ago, I thought I'd finished it. How naive to think I could so easily put an end to that kind of hatred. And now he's back. In pieces, sure, but the threat is real. Does the Claw Gang even realize what they've stolen? I don't know what's in my future, but I won't let it be a repeat of my past.
Okay, well, I can't find it right now. Let's go ahead and do this one mission.
I had to call in a few favors to get the goods on the Claw Gang's local operator. Dimitri, a sort of underworld celebrity, equally at home in high-class art circles and shady back-alley crimes. He was once a passionate young art student who worked hard to develop his
Uh-oh,
own
not an
visionary
art
style.
student.
Unfortunately, the art
You don't
world
want to piss
wasn't
off art
quite
students.
ready for his kinetic aesthetic. So he gave them what they wanted and started forging old masterpieces. His way of punishing those with bad taste. Dimitri now runs a nightclub on the west side. The thumping music, colorful light shows, and a hint of danger lure in chic young patrons from far and wide. And it's here, hidden somewhere, where we'll find the Clockwork Tail Feathers. What Dimitri plans to do with the Clockwork part is beyond me. But those plans end tonight.
I know something going on with Ubisoft is that they want Steam to remove player count. That I know is a thing that's happening. Bunch of sore losers. A part of me doesn't want Tencent to buy Ubisoft out just because, what? Oh yeah, because like they're like some foreign company that they're just buying off all these American IPs, but at the same time, I feel like they would treat Ubisoft's IPs with more respect than Ubisoft would at this point. It's pretty sad. Okay, so for this, I think they introduced the open world.
I tell you, Bentley, it's gonna be a real pleasure robbing this nightclub.
I share in your enthusiasm, but before we hit the inside, we'll need to do a little reconnaissance work.
What do you have in mind?
I've installed this special antenna on the safe house to help with our first job. hacking into Dimitri's satellite array. The coordinates for the job start beacon have been uploaded to your binocular. Make your way to this position, and I'll give you a full briefing on our objective.
I'm on my way.
Hang on, let me do something real quick.
Sly, if you click the L3 button, press the left analog stick, I'll beam some virtual markers into your thief mask. They'll help you find your way around.
Oh, hey, what's up,
No
Mr.
markers
Vids?
are in view.
Oh, geez, Sly.
Analog stick to move the camera and look around for them.
How you doing, man?
Remember,
Hope you're having a
the
good
view is
evening.
always better from the rooftops.
I've always been meaning to beat this game. I'd only beaten Sly 1 a few times, but the last time I tried beating Sly 2, I ended up getting frustrated with it, so...
Fascinating. The message you just found appears to
This is
be
me just trying to, like, give it a final good shot at it.
right here in the safe.
I do intend on beating the whole game from start to finish. It's just...
Find any more clues.
I thought that Sly 1 was a little bit better.
The easier it'll
That might
be
be a bit of a hot take, I don't know. Doing well, just got home from a family get-together. Oh, nice. How was your Thanksgiving? Okay, I forget. Where am I supposed to go? Oh, I see now. Hey, what's up, Ryoka?
Hey, what are you streaming?
Sly 2, Band of Thieves.
I thought you already beat that.
No, I've only beaten the first game.
Okay. My bad. I got my key fob fixed.
Oh, nice.
Yeah, it was just a dead battery.
Yeah, I should probably try to fix mine, too.
Let me guess, you can only use it by using the key?
Correct.
Bro, I fucking hate that. But yeah. Cause like, I thought, cause like, it was working like, the first hour I used it, I think? Or maybe dude didn't just tell me. But anyway, yeah, so, it just stopped working. I'm like, that's not how that works. Fucking cold, dog. It's like 40 degrees out here.
Oh, damn. Gonna go eat. Have a good night. Hope you beat the game. Thanks, man. I appreciate it. You enjoy your dinner. Yeah, later tonight I'm gonna stream some Final Fantasy XI.
How am I supposed to do that?
To start, you'll need to get to
More
the
of
top
that?
Yep.
tower. Then
I think
reposition
me and my
yourself
homies are
so
just
you
gonna
point at my
keep
safe
playing that
house
game for
and
however
river.
long we decide to do it until we're sick of it.
Jump and hit the circle
Okay.
button to grab hold. Try climbing up that pipe.
Right. Jump and press the circle button to climb pipes. I'm on it.
Damn, 7 o'clock and it's so fucking dark.
I know, right? It should be illegal for it to be dark until it's 8 o'clock. 8 o'clock feels like
Agreed.
nighttime.
Agreed.
Yeah, let me go ahead and bump your volume on my OBS since you're a little quiet. There you go.
Sorry, I am having a different headset too.
I was gonna say it's I don't think it's your fault. It's I had to readjust my volume settings because some people in the
Okay.
chat were not able to hear me.
Gotcha.
Use the right analog stick to look around. Okay, perfect. Yeah, like, I've tried beating Sly 2 multiple times, but like, I could just never do it because it was so long, and I just liked how Sly 1 did things a lot better.
Okay, only one more to go. Activate your thief mask imager by pressing the L3 button to find the last dish waypoint. Remember, the view is always better from a rooftop.
Also, PCSX2 ended up updating for me before I started streaming, and apparently you can just enable widescreen now on games with the click of a button. It's amazing. Haven't had any issues so far either.
Back to the Future 2 sucks.
Oh yeah, you said you were watching Back to the Future 2 for the first time?
Actually, I've seen it before. I just barely remember it.
Gotcha.
I think it was like only 1 and 3 are good, but 1 is the best one and probably didn't need sequels.
I've only seen the first one, but I've seen bits and
All in
pieces
a
of
nice
the
But
row.
second.
I haven't
So, where do we go from here?
rewatched 3. I watched it when I was really young.
Isn't that the one where they go to the Wild West?
Of the clockwork tail feathers. To get inside, you'll have to sneak through an old wine cellar beneath town.
Okay, I'll head out for the cellar.
I'm gonna go to a wine cellar. It's gonna be like the Mask of Amontillado or whatever it's called. Gonna get drunk and get trapped inside.
Good to see you, little buddy. I guess the way through the wine cellar is guarded by those rats. Bentley thought you might like some help clearing them out.
Excuse me.
Sounds like fun. You and me, back to back.
Totally.
No, I had to go get some.
Outnumbered, fighting impossible odds. It's perfect.
All right, pal. Let's get to it.
Fear the Murray.
I like that little onomatopoeia that pops out on the screen. Yeah, I think my game is too loud. It shouldn't be peaking at 25. Let me bump it down a bit. There we go.
Hold on, Sly. Let me lower those bars for you. There you go. To get over this thing, you'll have to double jump. Hit the X button to jump, then, while in the air, press it again to get some extra air time. Looks like you're on your own from here.
Oh well, thanks
Used to
Bentley,
it.
I appreciate it.
Thanks for the help.
Anytime, partner.
You think Bentley gets all the girls?
Yeah, especially after he got fucking, what do you call it? He became paraplegic.
Bitches love disabled dudes.
Oh hey look, it's like Metal Gear Solid 3. You see that?
Damn. I'm not watching the stream, sorry.
Oh, okay.
I said I just got watching the door.
Gotcha. I still think it's funny that Balatro crashed on me twice yesterday.
You mean because you were streaming it through OBS and for some fucking reason that makes no sense?
I know.
To be fair, I never attempted to stream the game because I'm like that's weird because Mike. I was about to say I guess your computer can't handle the might of Balatro.
Yep, guess not. Oh. Had to avoid those guards. My bad. Seems like they got rid of the checkpoint system. Or the live system in favor of a checkpoint system. So yeah, just avoid the guards. Is what I gotta do. Just gotta wait for a minute. Alright, sweet.
This air vent leads into Dimitri's nightclub. Hit the circle button to crawl inside. In order to shut down those yellow
So, have you been hearing some of the recent news about Destiny? Ryoka?
Who is that?
Oh, I failed that. Destiny, the liberal douche that wished death upon Trump supporters.
That he may or may not have is batting for the other team. That type of news.
Yep. Well, apparently, some of his Some private DMs got leaked, and oh boy,
Oh no.
yeah, the dude's gay.
Maybe that's why he wasn't torn up about his wife leaving him.
Yeah, there's actually like
Was it?
there's actually a leaked sex tape between him and Nick Fuentes now.
Oh,
Yeah,
Nick Fuentes too. Damn.
yep.
The gift that just keeps on giving, dog.
Everyone is gay. It's a Nirvana song.
Bro, I love Nirvana. As you are.
Now I'm starting to remember why I like Sly 1 over Sly 2. I wasn't really privy to the health bar, but I'll get used to it.
I'm about to start making some dinner.
What you making?
Spaghetti.
Nice. Oh, shit. God damn it. God frickin' damn it. Okay. Taking all this. Oh nice, got some health. It's probably another air vent that I need to go through. See? Told you. Gotta love all these destructible environments.
Jackpot! The heart of Dimitri's operation. Head for those windows and take some reconnaissance photos. Tap the R3 button, click the right analog stick, to bring up your binocucom. It's already outfitted with a spy cam.
Oh hey, they ripped us off from Metal Gear Solid 2.
To zoom in and out on photo targets. Tap the R1 button to take a picture when you've got a good shot.
I wonder if there's gonna be a Metal Gear Rex in here.
That's our target, Dimitri, professional lounge lizard and international fortune.
Okay, a money printer. Let me get a better shot at this.
Ingenious. Dimitri using the clockwork tail feathers as printing plates. Given their rare alloy, they'll never wear out. Unlimited forged money.
Oh, too close.
That generator seems to be powering the security systems down here. That should do it, Sly. Head back to the safe house and we'll cook up a plan of attack.
Oh god, look at that FMV cutscene. That's crusty.
The recon photos are
Or maybe that's on
good
purpose,
FMV.
because it's supposed to be a slideshow presentation.
Up against. Spotlights, stepped up patrols. The sum of it all renders a direct assault impossible. To solve this puzzle, I'm going to need some more intelligence. First, replace this bugged painting with one Dimitri has in his office. Once in place, we should be able to listen in on his communications. Second, if you see the boss, tail him. We might learn something from studying his movements. Once we've got a proper understanding of the operation, those clockwork tail feathers are as good as ours.
Okay, sweet.
You can bring up your binocular by pressing the R3 button.
Let's go ahead and tail Dimitri.
Stick that adjusts the camera. Click it to look for your binoculars.
Wherever he may be.
For finding the new job starts I've placed around town. Plus, they'll let you read the job title. Sly, I managed to outfit this forged painting with a bug. I need you to sneak into Dimitri's office and swap it with the original.
Nice. So we'll be able to listen in on his conversations.
Yes, I thought things might go more smoothly with an ear on the inside. Just be careful with the fine art. Take any damage.
Yeah, the game's audio balancing is a little weird. It's like whenever there's a cutscene, it plays really quiet, but whenever I'm in the actual game, it bumps all the way up to like 30, so... that might end up being an issue. Oh, I don't want to aggro that guy. Let's go over here. Just so you know, Reku, I just have you muted because there's just like a lot of background noise, so... Yeah. Yeah, no, you're good. Like whenever you have your phone next to you, there's like background noise, so I just kind of muted you for now. Gotcha. Oh shit. I got discovered. Let me go up the roof again so I can check my binocucom. Okay, I have to go somewhere in a general that-away direction. Oh shit, okay.
Try not to call too much attention to yourself. If you're detected by guards, more will come running.
Okay, let's go this way. Okay, so it's in that little house. It's kind of weird how clue bottles are just a rarity now in this game. it's in there. How do I traverse this spot? Okay, perfect. Camera's a little weird. I might have to adjust that later on. I think you can do that. Wait a minute. How do they expect me to go all the way to the middle of that? Oh, I see now. I remember this. So I have to deliver this painting to an office.
You'll abandon your current job. The schematic indicates that door is locked from the inside.
That's all right. I never was one for the direct approach.
Swell, because the indirect approach is way up there through that air vent.
I like this music. It's good first area level music. No, I am emulating this via PCSX2 with widescreen hacks enabled. You can, but they changed a lot of the graphics around, and there's input. What do you call it? Yeah, you remember on the third boss when what's her face, the little Gator Louisiana Luann from King of the Hill enemy that you had to do a rhythm mini game in order to kill her.
You're talking. Done it myself. Yes.
Well, in the HD remaster, the Chinese developers ended up screwing it to where the commands are out of sync, so it's a lot tougher to beat it. God damn it, I thought I could jump all the way over there. Alright, sweet, made it. Hey, you can't say that.
Nice work, Sly. The bug's in position. If you manage to get the original painting back to me in one piece, I can sell it through my internet connection and make
He has internet connections, apparently. Bentley. What a nerd, using the internet. Okay, am I able to exit the stage? No. Okay. It's really easy to get lost, these hub worlds. I'm sure they were impressive for the time, though. I think it's the worst in the trilogy, if you're talking about Jak 2.
Yes.
Yeah, Jak 2
Out of the
was...
out of the trilogy, we're not counting Lost Frontier, we're not counting Jak X.
Right. I think that Jak 1 was the better of the three. I think that Jak 2 was the worst, because it was so alien compared to the previous game. And then, like, Jak 3 was just, like, an above-average combination of both of those games.
Yeah, like you could tell with it brought back a lot of the platforming, but it still had a lot of elements from Jak 2. So I would say it's more of a sequel to Jak 2 than it is to Jak 1, and I'm not trying to shit on the first game because that game was a pure platformer.
Yeah.
So it feels like they kind of switched genres.
Let me go ahead and save that painting. No! Okay, I thought...
Did you just die?
No, I thought I was gonna get caught, but it didn't happen, thankfully. God damn it. Fuck are you doing, Sly? Get your head in the game. Okay, smoke bomb, obscure the vision of your enemies for a hasty getaway, press X. Honestly, let's just go ahead and... yeah. I'll save up the rest for later.
I just intercepted an email from Dimitri. He's ordered his guards to ring the boat's bell when the coast is clear.
Coast is clear for what?
Of that I'm uncertain. Ring the bell and follow him without being seen. Then maybe we'll find out what he's hiding.
Let me go ahead and grab this clue bottle first. That's funny. I think there's one part of this mission where you have to, like, play as Bentley and detonate bombs or something. Yeah, literally. Bentley is kind of the Tails of this game anyway. He's sort of like the nerd, inventor, geek type person. Kind of like Tails. I like how I'm just, like, a few feet away from him and I can still see. God damn it. Start this over again. Okay, I can't do that. Okay, am I supposed to be on that water tower or am I supposed to be on that rope? I don't get it. Whatever, we'll figure it out.
Birds with the flashlights are dangerous, but they're too big for the rooftops.
Kind of felt like I just floated up there. It's a little weird. That's not what I tried to do. It's all good. We'll figure this out. Eventually.
Try following Dimitri from the rooftop so you can stay out of sight.
So let me go ahead and try and... Because Bentley told me that I'm too high up to... Maybe that's what I gotta do? Just stand up here? Can't imagine that would work. Okay, sweet. Took me 3 tries, but I did it.
Good job tailing him, Sly. He had no idea you were watching while he typed in that secret code. Hold on. Looks like that door leads to the nightclub's aqua pump. This might be useful for the heist.
Okay, this looks like a job for Murray, I guess.
This is a job for Murray. Now back to the safe house to switch characters.
Oh god, that's so dumb. It's like in Donkey Kong 64. You remember how you had to switch out characters in DK64 anytime you wanted to collect a certain banana or whatever? Well, in Sly 2, you have to go back to a certain spot and swap to a different character to complete a specific mission. Yeah, except there are no checkpoints that you can just use a bus stop for.
The bus stops are also checkpoints, right?
Yeah. This game doesn't have
Okay.
that. You just have to go back to the little safe house. At least they give you a double jump in this game. That's pretty good. And Murray hits a lot better too. I'll have to remember that.
Murray, I need you to make your way back to the aqua pump room and sabotage it.
Jeez, I don't know. How am I supposed to get past these lasers?
You should be able to break that power box by throwing something at it. Press the circle button to use your stomp move near the ice machine to pick up a block of ice. Then press the square button to throw the block at the power box.
Hit the circle button to pick stuff up and the square button to throw. Got it.
Gotta throw the fro through. Speaking of Battle for Bikini Bottom, I'm picking up ice cubes and slamming them at things.
Yeah, but did you find the penis on the door?
Murray, try picking up other stuff in the room.
Bro, that meme came out of nowhere.
Wait, what came out of nowhere?
I said you slammed an ice cube. I said, did you slam your penis in the car door?
Not recently. Okay, maybe one more. Yep.
Enemies that are knocked out can be picked up with your stomp move. Throw something at that guard, then jump up there and pick him up with the circle button.
Oh, that's neat.
Toss the rats into that open water main and plug up those pipes.
Oh, dang it. Okay, so yeah, Murray is basically just Patrick from Battle for Bikini Bottom. Got it.
What's a licensed game that you respect? I mean, not since we're talking about licensed games, not including Battle for Bikini Bottom, but a licensed game that's actually worth playing to you.
Uh,
And I'm talking like before the PS3 era, or maybe around there.
I remembered Naruto Ninja Council for the GBA was pretty good.
I never played that one. I know there was a kid in my class at one point that had the game. He said it was good.
Yeah, it actually is pretty good. It is a little repetitive though, and you can cheese it a lot.
I also heard that I mean, because obviously Batman and Spider-Man basically did all the heavy lifting for licensed games.
Right, and some of them were good, a lot of them were bad.
I heard Batman Begins was actually not bad.
I know that Batman for the NES was pretty good.
Yeah, I think was Superman in that game?
I don't remember.
So I know that there was a side-scroller beat 'em up, you know, like the Punisher.
Right.
I think there was one with Batman and Superman. I think it was called The World's Finest. I think that one was decent, but I don't know any Superman game that's actually good by himself.
I mean, if you think about it, it makes a lot of sense. Like, how do you balance out his power?
You nerf him
Right.
and make him relearn his power. Oh wait,
Okay,
actually that's
fellas,
actually
I've
kind of stupid.
constructed a plan to get at the clock
But that's
with
probably
Kill
the only way
Members,
that would make sense.
but we'll need
Yeah,
to
like the
pull
whole
off
point
a
of
few
Superman
more
is that he's
jobs to
indestructible.
set things up for the heist.
Except for
First,
one
Sly will have
weakness.
to pick a few
So.
pockets in
A
the
glowing
theater
green
so
rock.
that we'll have
Yeah.
access to the Spotlight Control Center. Once that's
I mean, I
accomplished,
guess the
we'll
Dragon
be able
Ball
to
games
turn
are,
off all
some
the
of them are
security
good, like
around the
Budokai and
Looking
Tenkaichi
Bridge.
were pretty good.
We'll need your
Yep,
muscle, Murray,
those are
to
definitely
take
some
out
good.
all
Oh, and also the Ultimate
exterior
Ninja
alarm
games.
horns. We don't want anything to
Oh,
alert
no,
the
you're right.
guards while we
Does
pull
that
off
include
the
Ultimate
big
Ninja Storm?
job.
Or are those on PS3?
And
Yep,
finally,
those
we'll
are
need
pretty
to
good
get
too,
into
except
the
for the first
disco
game.
tech to
I
drop
tried
this
beating
mirror
Ultimate Ninja
ball.
Storm 1, and
Trust
Bro,
me,
that game's
it's
a
all
chore.
part of
yeah,
the
it's
plan.
like Sonic 06 levels of boring and mundane.
Oh, let's play hide and seek. Oh, wait.
Where's
You know
he
what's funny?
hiding?
Oh, you know what's funny? Sonic 06 actually does have hide and seek with Silver and Sonic.
I guess they tried copying it thinking it was a good idea.
Hey, didn't Naruto have a hide and seek minigame? Yeah, let's copy that. Sir, isn't this a Sonic game? Shh. Let the magic happen. I'm trying to think. Yeah, because most other superhero games were garbage. I mean, unless you count Lego games.
Right. I mean, I guess you could say licensed Lego games are good.
For the most part, although I am gonna say some of them do have their moments where they're like, why did you make this?
Right.
Like Lego the movie, the video game is really short.
So that Claw Gang slip was a clue. Why are you helping me out?
I heard that there was one Star Wars game on the Star Wars Battlefront, and
Yes, on the
KOTOR.
PSP and the PS2, and yeah, those are also on the PS2 and the Xbox.
So what? It takes a
Yeah, those are great games. You're right.
And the Force
Actually, come
Unleashed
to
to
think-
some people are pretty good.
Well, was that on the PS2?
Yeah, they just took the Wii version and got rid of the motion controls.
Oh no, you're right. I keep forgetting that KOTOR was one of those cross-generational games. But not KOTOR, under the Force Unleashed.
God damn it. Come on, Sly, get on there. I also heard that Wally was pretty good.
Oh, Wally on the 360?
Yeah, and the
PS3?
PS2.
Yeah, that's a good game. I actually had that game. It was actually really fun.
And then I also heard that Toy Story 3 was pretty good.
Which one? There's two of them. Which one?
I want to say the 360 version.
I think I know which one you're talking about, because there's also a Toy Story 3 game that was really bad. That was basically shovelware.
Mm-hmm. Oh, and also some of those retro Disney platformers from the 90s were pretty good.
Like Aladdin and Lion King, like those types of platformers.
Mm-hmm. And then also, I heard that Hercules on the PS1 was pretty good.
I never played that one.
I have it on Steam, I just haven't played it.
Trying to think. It's on the tip of my... Oh, Epic Mickey 1.
Oh, yeah. I heard 2 was a disappointment. And honestly, after replaying Rebrushed, you know, when they re-released it,
Well done, Sly.
Mhm.
We should work
I think it's a
well
little mediocre.
Glad you approve.
Like, okay, if you get rid of the, you know, dark Mickey Mouse edgy aesthetic and you just look at it from a gameplay perspective,
Mhm.
it's a little disappointing. And I think it's because they tried to do like a morality system where you
Wait,
could...
what? I completely forgot that was a thing. What?
Yeah, so here's what happened. The developer behind Epic Mickey, the director, he wanted to create a morality system where you could do both good missions and bad missions to reward replayability. But the problem is that the way they handled it was like, there's really no difference. Like it all ultimately affects the same thing. Like, it's not like you're going to go on a completely different branching path depending on if you do an evil thing or a good thing. You know, based on whether or not you use the thinner or the paint to kill a boss. It all ends in the same way. You killing
That's
them.
weird. So there's no point then.
Right, and the
It's
reason...
the illusion of choice.
Yeah, and the reason why is because the director said that he wanted to introduce the game to, like, kids and casual players.
Oh. Yeah. That goes out the window then. Mickey can't be shown doing evil things.
Right, but I think that was a thing with the director, not so much Disney themselves. They were actually looking for him to get some game
Does
developer...
Kingdom Hearts count as a licensed game?
No. It's its own IP.
Oh, we're not count. Okay, so we're not counting it. Okay.
Yeah.
Even though it does have two different IPs involved.
Right.
Okay, that's fair. That makes it less ambiguous.
Because it's still its own original thing at the end of the day. It's not trying to take a movie. Like, there was no Kingdom Hearts movie before Kingdom Hearts 1 came out. Know what I mean?
Right. Okay, good. Then we can take Kingdom Hearts out of the equation. I'm trying to think what other games. Have you considered? No, never mind. That doesn't count. Have you considered Garfield Kart?
Dude, fuck Garfield Kart. You've been chilling that game for like the last week, and
It's not even necessarily that I'm shilling it. You and Ellis came in the chat. The first thing y'all had were complaints about it. Like,
I know.
It was straight ass.
Get better taste.
Listen, a streamer was literally live streaming this like 1,000 people, bro.
Yeah, I'm sure.
Back in the day. But I'm not joking actually about that though.
Yeah, let me actually do the demolition mission first.
If I remember correctly, he actually did tournaments for Garfield Kart.
There are tournaments for Garfield Kart? Really?
No, it was the streamer that
Oh,
I
okay.
saw the game. It wasn't. Well, no, not like an actual tournament. No, not like a licensed tournament. No.
Okay. Like, could you imagine like Evo or some racing game tournament event was sponsoring it?
Instead of Mario Kart, like I was like, y'all could actually technically Nintendo hates you all, so never mind.
Yeah.
Anyway, back to good license game. Garfield Kart was a joke. I mean, obviously, Batman Arkham Asylum.
Right. Can't believe I forgot about that one.
I think we mentioned it earlier, but I think I had said Spider-Man and Batman very early on. But Spider-Man 2 on the PS2 and the GameCube, pretty good. I think Spider-Man Web of Shadows and Spider-Man. There's two other Spider-Man games. I think they were both from like the 360 and PS3. I just can't remember them right now.
Yeah, I know that there were a couple of them that came out, but people were kind of mixed on them, like Web of Shadows.
I'm sorry. Did I say Web of Shadows? I meant Shadow Dimensions. Damn it! I'm sorry. I get those confused. I think Shadow Dimensions is generally considered good.
Okay.
But you said Web of Shadows was mixed. Are you sure?
Yeah, like I heard people weren't really a fan of that, and then there was like that
Okay.
one Spider-Man game on the 360 where it was like a past Spider-Man and then a future Spider-Man.
I think that's Shadow Dimensions.
Okay.
I think that one was the one that was actually good, not Web of Shadows. I get them confused sometimes, so that's why.
Got it.
Actually, there are a few Disney games that are actually really good, but they're mostly those 90s platforms.
Right. They don't really make good Disney games anymore. They just kind of shit them out on mobile now.
Trying to think, what's the other game?
By the way, I just want to point out that Bentley looks so happy walking around. I hope nothing bad happens to him later on.
Are you foreshadowing?
Oh, hey, New Dawn Horizon is saying, did anyone like Spider-Man Edge of Time?
I forgot that game existed. I'm sorry. Not to be a dick.
I'm sure there's like some kid out there that it was like their favorite game because they like Spider-Man, but...
Actually, I actually had a YouTuber, no disrespect to him, but he said that, Sonic 06 was his jam, ironically.
Yeah, I'm hearing more and more people actually say that game is good now, and that worries me about the youth.
This is not bode well for the future of games, is all I'm gonna say.
Right. Oh, but there was so much potential. Okay.
Potential.
Yeah, that's a really good excuse.
Potential, because I mean, I know this is kind of like a change, but like, kind of like, you know how when you date someone at first you see potential in them, but it never goes anywhere. It's kind of like that.
Right.
Like okay, so it's like you showed me a trailer, you showed me the first cutscene. I'm like, okay, we have potential. Then the rest of the game happens. Like, no, this is trash.
Yeah, the Soviet Revolution had potential.
Yeah. Shame it didn't go. You know, the Third Reich had potential.
Whoa, whoa, whoa.
Thankfully, it didn't go anywhere.
Yeah, I know. I'm just fucking with you. I'm like, that's definitely an opinion to have. And I've definitely said nothing like that at all in any of my YouTube videos. Also, guys, guys, make sure to get your third COVID booster shot. And January 6th was real. And if you don't believe it, you're just not a true patriot.
Bro, people actually were lining up to get more booster shots. What the hell is that?
I think the one thing that was shitty about the whole pandemic is just that people weren't allowed to discuss anything about it. It was just censored online. And like, if you were to question the authority of what was truly going on, then you were just like a conspiracy theorist.
Yeah, your tinfoil hat.
Yep. Yeah, thank God Kamala lost the election because she was gonna try and up that. She was saying like, you know what, we should probably do more to limit hate speech online. I just remembered her saying that in one of her speeches, and just yeah, thank God. Thank God she didn't win, because that would have been like the end of like expression and the First Amendment in America, I think. Let's see, where the fuck am I supposed to be going? Where's that fourth bomb? Oh, it's probably down there somewhere. Maybe. Oh, no, it's right here.
Wow, Bentley. We felt that all the way back here at the safe house. And you were right. The Peacock sign had half of its bolts pop off on impact.
Gonna have to walk all the way back. Oh yeah, I forgot you can run. Did I complete that mission? Okay, good. Oh, well, shit.
Um, so why are licensed games going back to being shovelware schlock? Like like Marvel's Avengers and Suicide Squad fill the franchise.
I almost forgot that that Marvel's Avengers game even existed.
Bro, I don't blame you. I'm sad that I remember that.
Also, guys, Suicide Squad is available for $5 on Steam right now.
The I think it's the special, the deluxe edition. It's $5, and it's basically it's 95% off.
Just saying. The game is ass, but
Do you want me to buy you a copy?
nah. I would rather I would pay you $10 to not give that to me. Thank you. I appreciate it, but yeah, no, thank you.
I don't know how. I mean, I know you're very big into game preservation, so.
There are some games that don't
Okay.
deserve to be preserved.
Damn. I would rather ET be preserved over Suicide Squad.
Yeah, I don't really consider Suicide Squad to be a game. I consider it like an audio-visual application to gyp you out of your money. That's what that game is. In air
Oh,
quotes.
so you know that game High School Musical 3 Dance?
Yeah, what about it?
I unironically played that game.
Why?
Do you really want to know?
Sure, go for it.
Achievements.
Okay, well, that's a little bit understandable. I heard that the Steam port of that game ended up getting bugged to where the save data doesn't even work.
Wait, really? So you can't save after you do something?
Nope. And I
The
think
fuck?
you were the one that told me that.
Oh, right. I remember now. No, you're right. There was a couple of reviews on there. I'm sorry, it's been a minute because when I think of the game, I think of the Xbox 360 version, which had a dance pad.
Oh, God.
And yeah, I did not really use the dance pad.
Yeah, let me go up here. Just have to do this little pickpocketing mission, I think.
Okay, Sly. There's the power boxes which route to the printing press area. To take care of them, I'll need you to put a splice clip in those spotlights.
Almost
Sorry,
finished
Bentley.
cooking dinner.
Those fans are spinning way
So what
too
were you
fast
making
to
again?
walk on.
Spaghetti.
Oh, nice.
I had extra spaghetti sauce, but then it turns out I didn't have enough to make it, so I had to drive to the store and get some. I figured that since I was going to go fix my key fob, I might as well just go grab it on the way back.
Gotcha.
I turned into the wrong lane. Thankfully, there was no oncoming traffic. I felt really stupid.
Yeah, no, don't worry. Like, when you first drive, there's always going to be, like, weird moments like that where you end up doing something really wrong and you're going to get honked at for a while, but...
No, I did get honked at because apparently I think dude was trying to get my attention afterward because he was making the same turn. And he was honking at me like, dude, you're going the wrong way. But, can't really, like, talk to people easily, and I wasn't sure.
Yeah, it's kind of one of those things where it's like riding a bike. Once you do it forever, you just never forget it.
Yeah, there was a cop. Well, the cop was in the opposite direction, and I was like half a mile down the street, but I got scared. I'm like, oh, fuck, it's gonna risk.
Okay,
I
how am
wasn't
supposed
speeding
to
or
do
anything.
this? I have to use 6 keys on something. Oh, I have to pickpocket them from these guys, probably. That makes sense. Let me look up the controls.
You remember Dance Dance Revolution?
Yeah. I was more of a pump it up guy, though.
See, for me, rhythm games are fine in moderation. Like, I could not exclusively play rhythm games. I would get bored so fast. What's that other rhythm game that they have in the arcades? I can't think of it.
Is it that one where it has that little drum icon and it's like really Japanese?
Yes, there we go. I just can't think of it. I know I played it at like MomoCon this year.
I think it's like Taiko Drum or something. Apparently it's really popular in Japan.
Yeah, it is. I just don't know what it is because when they brought the arcade cabinet, it was all in Japanese, so I did not catch the English name or what it translates to.
Okay. Are there more people in here? Oh yeah, probably. Liza P is pretty fun, though. I was playing it for like the last 3 hours before streaming this.
Oh, I'm glad you enjoyed it. I just don't know how long it's going to take before you rage quit.
Well, you saw me rage quit once. I got really salty.
I mean, and abandoned the game because you did this to Elden Ring. Unless you beat Elden Ring, then I don't recall that.
Yeah, I know. Elden Ring, I will admit that I rage quit on. Liza P, though, I feel I can get through it. My main issue with Elden Ring is just like the lack of direction. I have no idea where the fuck I'm going half the time.
Map?
What's up?
There's no mini map?
Well, I mean, there's a map, but it's like I discovered 36 different areas, and they all led me to nowhere. Or seemingly nowhere.
Well, that's a Souls-like game for you.
Yep. It's basically like, it's like Dark Souls, if,
It's like, fuck, wow, I didn't know it was like sex. Getting lost.
No, I ended up getting caught by the guards, so I have to get out of their line of sight for a minute.
Oh, do you remember the game Rhythm Thief on the 3DS?
No.
Oh, forgot you didn't really play those kind of games on the 3DS.
I know that the DS had a lot of rhythm games, though. Like
Yeah,
Elite Beat
Rhythm
Agents.
Heaven, that too. Rhythm Heaven. Actually, you know one game that I wish they would remaster just so it's not stuck on the 3DS for all eternity.
Which one?
Kid Icarus Uprising.
Yeah, I'm actually shocked that Nintendo hasn't done anything with that IP since the 3DS. It was just like, oh, here's a third-person action flight game, and it has shitty controls. Have fun, guys. And then they just didn't bother to improve on that formula at all. It's crazy. There's actually I actually believe that there's an alternate universe out there where Kid Icarus Uprising ended up spawning like a million sequels, and people are just like, God, Nintendo, can you stop making Kid Icarus games and focus on Metroid for once?
You mean kind of like a certain Yakuza series?
Yep. It's actually kind of weird that Sega is as into the Yakuza games as they are now. Like, they're shilling
No,
out Yakuza more than they are Sonic at this point. I don't think anyone would expect that.
I mean, if you remember before Yakuza 0, it was still pretty niche.
Oh, yeah. I think it was because YouTubers started talking about it.
Yeah, I think when I first started hearing, I knew Yakuza existed, but I didn't really think about it until it was like Yakuza 0,
Right.
and all of a sudden it's like super mainstream.
I know that Mark
I'm
Hamill
not
did the English voices for one of the characters.
He did the English voice acting for Majima on the PS2 version. I think it's 1 and 2.
Got it.
But he doesn't remember doing it, which is hilarious.
I mean, I hear the dub is shit, so...
Honestly. Yeah, but now we have our new Kiryu. Was it Yong Yeah?
You showed me a clip of that, and I was wincing very hard.
Ah, that bad? Good, that's how I felt. Like, also he can't sing, which is even worse when you have to do the karaoke.
Well, whatever. You know, he made it, guys. He's now a voice actor, technically.
Nice work, Sly. Now
I mean, you know that the voice actor for Aerith is a YouTuber or a Twitch streamer.
Oh yeah, didn't she have like a weird Patreon sub thing where it's like, hey guys, you can spend $777 for me to pretend like I'm your best friend, and...
Yes,
Yeah.
essentially.
That was bullshit.
That was so parasocial.
Yeah.
Can you tell me how much you adore me in Aerith's voice, please? No, that is not worth $7. At that point, never mind. I'm not even gonna say that because it's technically not legal. But you have an idea of where I'm getting at with this, with what I was about to say, right?
Yeah.
Okay, cool. Anyway, yeah, that was pathetic.
Okay, I need to get back up there somehow.
Is it any worse or better that she doesn't have an OnlyFans?
Honestly, I feel like she might as well if she's gonna do that shit. See, New Dawn Horizon is saying Yong Yeah is shilling for Veilguard. Really? He's doing that now?
Are you joking?
Even Angry Joe didn't like Veilguard, and he's... You know, he would be like the last person to criticize a game like that. I was watching a video of it was an Asmongold reacting to David Jaffe playing Dragon Age of Veilguard, and he's like, I don't understand why people are saying this game is shit. Like, to me, this is not like a 3 out of 10. Like, it's good.
Oh, no, I remember that. Yeah, I was watching that last night.
Yeah, sorry.
I mean,
I feel like the industry is kind of shifting again back to like Japanese devs being good and Western devs being shit.
So here's my question.
Yep.
If I polish a turd, is it still a turd?
Yep. It's just a shiny turd.
So if I put shit on your plate and then I put salt and seasoning on it, is it edible?
Nope, because it's shit.
Good. That's how I feel about a lot of these games that are coming out. Like just because you just, and this also extends to the movie industry too. Just because you put big name celebrities in it, doesn't mean it's good or that I should see it.
Right. Okay, how am I supposed to use those keys now? I collected 6 keys. Where do I input them? It's supposed to be in these, right? Use keys, shut down fans. Oh, I think I know where I have to go. It's not these things, it's like a main area. There we go. This was the spot.
Which
Looks like the fans have stopped. Use them to get on top.
did you were you ever unironically into Rocket League?
No.
Like I tried the game, but I wasn't into it.
Yeah, me neither. To me, it just looked like soccer with cars.
I mean, that's essentially what it was.
Okay, I see now. Whenever I get lost, I just have to hit the R3 button and it'll tell me what I need to do. Got it.
I'm overriding the
Wow, you're
spotlight
lame.
security guard.
Trying to use help because you're not man enough to take care of your.
Well, I mean, it's in the game.
That should do it. No more security in the printing press room.
Because you're not a real man.
Okay, now I have to leave. Which way did I get out? I actually do like the run button. Kind of makes things go by a little quicker.
Hey Sly, you can pickpocket all the guards around the nightclub. Try to find guys carrying shiny loot in their back pockets. We can pawn the good stuff for a lot of coins back here in the safe house.
Interesting. Okay, he's got nothing. Okay, I have to switch over to Murray. You weren't earlier, but you were kind of making some noises. I think you were putting some plates away, so... Gotcha. I think I'm probably gonna make it a rule that when, like, whenever you're in the VC, just like try to mute up whenever you're doing stuff like that. Yeah, no, you're good. Luckily for me, this game, all I have to do is just move my mouse over and then mute speakers, and anything on your end won't go through. I think in about roughly an hour, I'm going to be playing Final Fantasy XI anyway, so...
Okay, Murray. That alarm horn will tip off Dimitri during our heist. There are 3 of them out here, and I need you to take them out.
Check.
This is going to take some serious muscle, Murray. You're the only guy on the team who can pull this off. Stop to pick things up, then throw it at those alarm horns. Good luck, pal. This could get rough.
Evildoers feel my wrath.
Why am I a what? Just because he seemed like an iconic character. If I'm being real with you, though, if I knew that there were going to be cat girls in it, I would have picked that, but... I know. Usually I'm pretty good at looking at that. It's an old game from like 2001 and the UI was shit. I'm sorry. Wait, did they just beat each other up? That's funny. Honestly, I think I'm starting to like this game a little bit. I think I was being too harsh when I first played it. It's alright so far. Sure, buddy. God, that game was so shit, but I'm glad I got it over with so I can focus on DMC3 whenever I choose to get back to the Devil May Cry games. Oh yeah, you beat 4, didn't you? Oh, you beat DMC5 too? What'd you think of DMC5? I heard that was more of like a return to form. And everybody kind of liked it. V, she's the black, brown-haired chick, right? Okay. Yeah, I think you're right. Yeah, Trish I know is blonde. I think every time I just see a clue bottle, I'm gonna grab it. It is, but they don't really play as much of an important thing in Sly 2 as they did in Sly 1, unfortunately. That's what I really liked about Sly 1. see, what little thing can I grab? Okay. No, I think that I can accept it as like a one-time thing. Now, if it like becomes consistent behavior, then that's different. Yeah, fuck
Okay,
Mutahar.
fellas, the dominoes are all in place. Time to pull out
Don't you
the
think that's a little
dice.
harsh?
First, Murray
No,
will help
I
me break into the old water tower. From there,
his content
I
just has
should
no
be able
soul.
to
It's
shut down
slop
the
tube.
Plaza
It's
fountain.
front page YouTube slop at
Dimitri's
this
sure
point.
to send someone out to get the repair truck. Sly, you'll
Did
pick
you
pocket the
remember
truck
that there was
keys
a
off this guy
Mufasa
once he
movie?
shows up.
Oh yeah,
Then
apparently
they'll
that's
off
gonna
to
come
me and
out
Murray
soon.
in the plaza.
I'm not looking forward to
We'll
it
go
though.
steal the truck while you climb to the top of the nightclub's peak
Hang on, I'm
sign.
gonna switch
When you're in
Discord. Give me a
position,
sec.
Okay.
Murray will fire the truck's winch line up to you and will use it to pull down the sign. If my calculations are correct, the impact should create an entrance to the printing press room. Then, Sly, you jump in, grab the clockwork tail feathers, and we all get the heck out of here.
No, I didn't mean to do that. Okay, Operation Thunderbeak. I have to be Bentley for that. Hang on. Welcome back.
So you're officially done with Mutahar, just so we're clear.
Yeah, I think that his content was better when he did like dark web deep dives and he actually talked about tech news that was relevant.
Mm-hmm.
The last time I watched him like for real, he was like doing 30 YouTube videos on whether or not aliens are real, and I'm sorry. That's, you know, that to me is like on the level of like you're just out of ideas at that point.
But like aliens, bruh.
Yeah, okay. I'll believe in aliens when one actually shows up. Show me an alien and I'll believe them.
I mean, because at this point, at least with religion, you can honestly say there's more to it. But in terms of aliens and extraterrestrials, yeah, no, you're gonna have to show me that.
Right. Like the whole point of religion is that it's all based on faith.
Right.
Whereas with aliens, it's like they're trying to convince you that you know, the shit's real and that it's backed by like evidence or whatever, but no.
Right.
It's like, okay,
Honestly, I'm
show me
more
the
willing-
evidence.
I'm more willing to believe that aliens are demons at this point
I think
than are actually real. But anyway.
I think our chances of aliens coming to Earth has just drastically decreased since 2015.
Remember 2012 when everyone thought the world would end?
Yeah, those were the days.
I think it's because like the Mayan calendar ended or something.
I actually knew a guy in middle school who believed that, and he was like, "It's not myth, it's science."
What?
Yeah.
Make
Okay, there we
racism
go.
great again. What?
Okay, what the fuck, dude? Come on. I did it right that time. I don't know why it... Okay, I just have to jump and press circle. Thank you, brain. cool.
You're gonna have to blast your way in.
I was making that way more complicated than it needed to be.
I need to focus. Which valves do I turn to divert water pressure from the plaza? To change the flow of water through a valve, I should press the circle button.
Oh, hey, I remember these. These are like puzzles.
Success!
Nice. Did it.
Sly, the water pressure to the fountain should be disabled.
It's off all right. They're already sending out the repair guy to fix it up.
Pickpocket the keys to his repair truck without being seen.
But yeah, like, Mudahar sucks. Moist Critical, he used to be good, but now he sucks.
Wait, what did Moist Critical do? I'm sorry.
Just lazy content. He just gives, like, the most basic bitch-ass opinions on shit. And he expects you to be entertained and amazed by it.
The sky is blue. Grass is green. Birds fly. No, I'm kidding.
It's just like very low effort shit. And also, I also hate his commentary too, because he uses similes, but he uses like very lazy similes. Very rarely did his similes ever get a chuckle out of me.
What about Dr. Disrespect?
Never watched him.
I mean, I don't think you're gonna watch him now, but
Yeah, no.
especially if you know what recently happened.
Okay, head back to the fountain to
I think way back in like 2013 or sorry, 2015, 2016 or something. No, it was before that. 'Cause I was still in high school. I think like 2013, 2014. I think I tried watching one of his streams unironically, and I got bored. Not say that he's a bad creator. It's just that it's not for me.
Yeah. I also feel like his content is a little dated too. That whole character-based, you know, talking head, streamer trend.
Yeah.
If you know what I mean, like that kind of, like that became outdated really quickly. Let's see if I remember how to do this. Oh, okay, I just had to go there.
Let's head out for the repair truck.
Where is the repair truck? I feel like I'm doing this really sloppily. Oh, it's right there. It's also kind of the reason why I liked Sly 1 over Sly 2. Is that I thought that the way you did all the missions was a little janky. And sure, you know, Sly 1 had its jank too, but I feel like it was better executed there than it is here. Okay, I saw a green icon, like... Okay, there it is. Okay, sweet, found it.
I'll take the wheel. I know how to drive a stick shift.
I need to get in position on top of the nightclub's peacock sign for phase 3.
See, Sony wants to get their hands on From Software. Yeah, I saw that. I was gonna get some of the Soulsborne games on Steam just in case they delist them, but I don't know. I feel like I'm fine.
I already have them. I have them all, so I don't care.
The only ones I have are Dark Souls, Prepare to Die Edition. Yeah, I ended up getting that back when it was the only way you could play Dark Souls on PC.
I got that game for $5, and then I got the remastered version for $3.
Yeah, I think that's what I did too.
I got Dark Souls 2. I got that for $10, complete edition. Then I got Scholar: The First Sin for like $7 or $8. And I got Sekiro for 30. I got Dark Souls 3 complete edition for 30, or like $27. That's because it doesn't go on a. It used to be like you could have gotten the game for like less than $15, or the complete edition for about $20. And they don't do that anymore. I have Elden Ring, thanks to Ellis. He's a good friend. I need to get the DLC eventually. But yeah, I'm actually grabbing some of these games. Like, I think I want to get God of War, the reboot, before they remaster it, make some pointless remaster.
Yep. Watch, they'll probably do a remaster of Ghost of Tsushima eventually too, and it'll just be an excuse to where it'll only work with like Sony login, because you know that's why they're doing that, right?
Mm-hmm. I mean, were you looking forward to buying Horizon Zero Dawn?
Not really. I thought that game was boring. When I first got it on PS4, I'm like, oh wow, look at all these cutscenes that...
The game... Bro, you first turn on the fucking game and you're like a 5-minute cutscene. Like, what is wrong with these people?
I'm in position.
I just wish I could play the Demon Souls remake, because I'm actually starting to get a little bit into Souls-likes now. Oh. There we go.
Hooks on. Pull away.
Slide! The guards are onto us! Protect the truck!
Oh. Okay. Tencent is making a Horizon ripoff. Really? What's it called?
Oh, yeah, they are. I forgot what it's called, but instead of... So it's kind of like... It's like Pal World, or like a survival type game, you know, like those type of survival type games, like Ark Survival.
Uh-oh.
With a,
No! Damn it,
with
I
a
failed.
Horizon Zero Dawn skin. Like, I can't believe it's not Horizon. But no, I forgot the name of the game because I don't plan on buying it.
Yeah, me neither. The one thing I do like about Tencent is that they're really good at making remasters. Like, I know that they bought out Crystal Dynamics. And they plan on re-releasing,
A lot of their back catalog.
Yep.
I know they're doing it for Legacy of Kain, but it's only Soul Reaver right now. There's
Yeah.
still like 5 other games they need to remake or remaster.
Soul Reaver 1 and 2. Hopefully they give you an option to like switch between the remastered graphics and the original.
They do.
Okay, good. I'm sure it'll be like how it is for the Tomb Raider games too, where you can swap between the new remastered graphics and the
So there's Blood Omen 1, Blood Omen 2, Legacy of Kain, Defiance, and what are the other two? And Soul Reaver 1 and 2, so that's like 5 games. I think there was one more. Oh, well, actually that's an online game. It was like was like a hero shooter of that game, and it's called Noskoff.
Yeah, I hear those games are super underrated. It's called Light of Motorram
Yes, there it is. That's what it is.
or Motiram.
Mhm.
Those silly Chinese. Can't even invent the alphabet.
Behold the
But no, I saw
majesty
some
of
gameplay or some early
Mother Nature.
gameplay, and it looks like it's just Ark Survival
Okay, you
with a
told
Horizon
me
skin on it.
the clockwork tail feathers.
Yeah, I don't intend on playing that. Oh, also, I think that Tencent is remastering the Bubsy games too, and the Gex trilogy. I plan on getting those. And I hear that Bubsy is shit. But I intend on beating those games anyway.
Like totally bumming my house up and bringing me down. So very uncool. Why can't you let birds and bees be free, bro?
Listen, Dimitri. You have no idea what you're playing with. It'll bring more than your house down.
Look, bro, I see you are a tough cowboy. A man with taste, style, vision, a connoisseur of finer things. Like me. Look, I'm sure the two cats in a bag.
Look at his
got
giant-ass
some
hands.
around. Yeah? We smooth
Wow, making fun of a man's hands. You know what they say about a man with big hands and big feet, right?
like the money. Take
Well, I
all
mean, he
the
has
love
big
I
hands, but not big feet.
No deal.
Oh,
All the
never
rest of
mind.
the clogging have to be stopped. Clockwork will never again see the light of day. Just hand over the tail feathers and we can...
What is this with clocks, bro? Have you no vision? Are you hearing what I beam to you? You think you have juice? Don't show me a little mind when talking about such big things. You think you can swing the bat? Show your bling and let me shine you.
I have no idea.
I remember the
what you're
bosses
saying.
of Sly 2 being
Your
pretty
suit
wonky.
sucks.
Oh, let's dance!
I forget, this isn't fucking Lies of P. I can't just hit the R3 button to lock on. So used to playing those games.
So, you excited for Captain America 4?
I think it's gonna be shit, probably. I heard that that movie had multiple reshoots because test
Yeah, I
screen
got-
audience didn't like all the political shit that they added.
It got pushed back to February, I think.
And I'm sure it'll be fine.
My suit is greasy sweet.
God, I am sucking at this fight. Come on, I fucking jumped. He sounds French, too. This is basically just a slugfest. Oh, that was my opportunity and I fucked it up. Good job. Oh, I think I see what I have to do now. I have to make him aim at these things. Really?
The biggest piracy bust in history.
Oh, what happened?
Um, the feds took down a whole bunch of piracy websites.
Oh, that's not good. How else am I gonna play my old Pokemans?
If buying isn't owning, piracy isn't theft, and I stand by that.
Yep, same. Let's see, New Dawn Horizon is asking what my thoughts are on Mario and Luigi Brothership.
What?
So I don't have a Switch, so there's no way for me to play it. However, I have heard that the game is pretty mediocre, at least compared to like Nintendo standards. Like, it's not bad, but it's not anything that you'll miss if you don't buy it.
So nothing to write home about.
Right. I assume if you're a fan of the Super Mario RPG games on the Game Boy, and then like Bowser's Inside Story, you know, games like that, you'll probably appreciate them more, but I don't think it's going to be like an instant hit that so many Nintendo fans are used to. I also think it's kind of funny that Nintendo fanboys were a little salty about it getting a 5 out of 5 and, or sorry, like a 5 out of 10 and a 6 out of 10 from all these websites.
Hey, gee, someone in the chat, sounds like a very handsome guy, he just asked you what your favorite Pokemon is.
Trico.
Like, out of all the Pokemon?
Yep, specifically Ash's Trico. I thought he had some to him. Kind of gave me like Sonic from Sonic CD vibes, you know what I mean?
Oh no, I see it now. I totally see that. So, favorite starter in Gen 2?
Totodile, obviously.
You mean Cyndaquil? Me too. I like Cyndaquil.
Yeah, Cyndaquil fans are they're not having a good year right now.
Hey, listen, it didn't happen. They're just making it up.
The allegations are fake.
Yeah. Then you just see a Typhlosion sitting in the chair. It's like, now why would you do something like this? Is that camera on me? Yo, is that camera on me? You're killing me, man! No, I'm kidding. That interview was freaking hilarious.
What kind of thief prints money? There's no honor in that. You crackerbox!
Hey, how dare you? We're streaming on Twitch too. You can't say cracker. That's a slur.
Wait, what?
That purple lizard guy called me a cracker box.
Should have called you a cracker barrel.
The clockwork tail feathers were ours, and Dimitri's counterfeiting operation was ruined.
No, New Dawn, no, homie, don't do that, no! You don't mean that.
My escape got a little tricky. Angry at having just missed
Listen,
me, she took
Typhlosion is a very loving,
shutting down the nightclub and throwing the
caring individual. He would never do anything written in that slander. And as his representative, we'll be taking legal action against anyone who wrote the people who wrote those lies and perpetuated that evil lie. Anyway, lie, slander, falsehood. That's all you need to know, and we will be suing anyone who perpetuates it. There you go.
I was gonna say, I just think it's funny that this year, ever since like June, there's been like a pedophile every single month on the internet.
Was like Drake, Dr. Disrespect,
P. Diddy,
yeah,
Chris Tyson, literal Pokemon.
Yeah.
And now it's what, Destiny?
Mm-hmm.
There were
well,
there's a video clip out there where he admitted to like trolling an 8-year-old with some other people in a group chat.
Oh no, that does not sound good.
Yeah, and he was trying to coerce him into yeah, like even as a troll, that's not no.
No, that's actually fucked up.
Yeah. Okay, well I know that was kind of like a sloppy playthrough of episode 1 of Sly 2, but I feel like as I get used to the game and its wonkiness, I feel like I will definitely be beating this game eventually. Let me go ahead and...
New Dawn Horizon, you don't mean that. You're just...
Okay, so in about an hour or so, I'm gonna start streaming Final Fantasy XI. And before I go, I just want to give a shout out to Agent Ice, New Dawn Horizon, and Mr. Vids for joining the stream. It's always appreciated. And just remember, guys, that Christ is King. Eat your fruits and
Hallelujah.
vegetables. Yep. And
Amen.
don't accept wooden nickels. And I shall talk to you guys later. Peace out.
Have a good one, guys.